Hey guys, it's Robin, RsIslandCrafts. This is Talk to Me Tuesday for Tuesday, December 4th, 2018. I don't think I have anything exciting to tell you about this week. I've started to make Christmas cookies. I'm getting pretty good at making snickerdoodles. I used to have a problem where my cookies were either burnt or raw, or in the same batch on the same tray, I would make burnt and raw cookies. But over the years, I've been practicing and figuring out the way that our oven works, and it really becomes difficult when you move from house to house and you have to get used to a new oven. When I was younger, you know, newlywed and all that, I kind of thought an oven was an oven. You can just throw food in and it would cook. But then I realized things like cookies and muffins and stuff, everything has to be adjusted, and then you have to take it out and spin it and rotate the shelves and all that. So I just remembered to take really good notes on my recipe. And I've made many batches of snickerdoodles now in the last couple years, and I've got them where they're nice and soft. I really like the cloud poofy, really soft cookies. I'm not much for a hard cookie unless it's something I plan on dipping in milk or coffee. Then I would like to have a nice firm cookie. So as you can see, I did get some work done on my daughter's bed runner. I think it ended up being maybe 22 inches by 77. I wasn't sure how I was going to, like, I had the idea first of doing, instead of these little rail fence, I have the 2.5 inch or so fabrics here. Instead of doing this, I wanted to do the string blocks where you piece it on the paper on the diagonal. But that was going to be a ton more work, and my daughter's already asking, not to pressure you, Mom, or anything, but how's my bed runner coming? So instead of going through and dealing with all of those little squares, I said forget it, let me just drag out what fabrics I have, and I'll just make the 3 rectangles and add it to it like that. Now, it might have been a little bit nicer for my eyes if this is more of a deep of a burgundy red versus any of the other lighter reds that I've used in the stars. Now, there are some of these burgundy, all of these reds and blues are in the stars, so it does all go together like that. But I think I kind of like it with the lighter blues and reds. But it's still, I love the way it turned out. It looks great. I just need to figure out if I have, what type of fabric I'm going to use to back it. I still have probably about 12, I think, stars that were left over that I just kept making them and making them because I was going to make the entire bed runner just out of these stars. So I went through and I made as many as I could, and then I figured that I would just go ahead and make it on the fly. Figure out, just lay it out and put pieces down and then go from there. You know, not actually plan it out on graph paper or anything like that. I just kind of wrote down some numbers that I was shooting for, and then I just played with it until it came to the size I wanted. So I could put these together and maybe put it in the back on a row or something like that. What I think I'm going to do is I'm going to save these for a wall hanging, and then for the back I'm just going to put some type of fabric on. Now, it doesn't necessarily, for me, I don't mind if it's not the red, white, and blue. I was thinking about finding some fun fabric for my daughter that's in my stash to put on the back that she could have it reversible then. So if she got tired of looking, I've decided to call this stars and bars. So if she got tired of looking at the stars and bars, then she can go ahead and just flip it over and put on whatever's on the back. Now, of course, it'd be nice if I had enough Harry Potter fabric to put on the back for her, but I don't think I have enough of that. No, I don't. She knows I'm just trying to use up what's in the stash and not going out. She doesn't want me to go out and spend money. So whatever I happen to have, that's what's going to be on the back. Otherwise, I think I still have some more blue fabric. I know I'm pretty much out of red, except for that bandana fabric. Now, I can easily just put that bandana fabric on the back, but that might be just a little bit too much. I used 5.5 inch squares to put this together, so I'd like to figure out what the measurements are and maybe just put a chunk of a, even if it's not a complete square, a rectangle, so it goes from top to bottom, so then you'd have like one piece of fabric, one piece of fabric, and one piece of fabric, instead of just one straight one going long ways, and then it'll give it a little bit something different for her to use that way. So this was the main thing that I worked on this week. I don't think I picked up any other quilting projects. This is the only time I turned on my sewing machine. When I first made this, I really wasn't too sure, but the more that I look at it, and then I'm seeing it from, it's different when you're looking straight down on it than when you put it up on the wall and stand back. Because I always hear people always saying, put it up on your design wall and stand back and look at it that way. If you're too close to really see if you're going to like it or how it looks. So yeah, I think the more I see it at a distance like this, the more I actually like it. I might actually make something like this for a regular size quilt, but just use a variety of colors so it's not just the red and the blue. And I think that would be really fun. Just even solid squares here with the fun wonky stars, because I love making wonky stars. That's something I'll make over and over again. So this is the first bed runner I've designed, sewn, pieced, everything. I've never made one before. I don't even have one on my bed, but I think these are really fun. It's a great way to test out colors and designs without going through the whole entire quilt. So that's it for me this week. Nice and quick one. Like I said, nothing going on around the house, not too much excitement. I think this week coming up, this is going to be my main sewing machine project. I want to go ahead and get this done. As we get closer and closer, I might just make her wait till Christmas, because I still have to piece the back, and I have to go ahead and put, and quilt it and put the binding on. And since we're already a couple days into December, this will probably end up being a Christmas present. So other than that, I think I'm just going to go ahead and work on some little things this week. I'd like to go ahead and make some more of the folded hexagon ornaments that I made this last Friday. Those were really fun. So I'd like to pull out some different fabrics and see what it would look like in a semi-solid. Something similar to this burgundy or some of that green fabric that I have for my monster quilt. That might be a really pretty little ornament. So I feel like I'm in ornament mode right now. Like, this is going to be my quilting project, but other than that, I'm just going to make ornaments. Last year I was in stocking mode, so ornament mode is going to be a lot easier, because stockings do take some time and quite a bit of fabric. Even if you make the little ones, they still take quite a bit of time. So that's it for me this week. I hope you guys are finding plenty of time to work on your holiday projects, whether it's decoration, something for around the house, or if you're working on an actual present for someone. I know it's a really busy time of the year right now, but I am looking forward to seeing any of the videos you guys do put up to see what type of projects you are working on. It does get a little bit tricky at this time of the year if you're making projects that you don't want anyone else to see. Because even though I don't realize it, some people, I'm a little surprised at some of the people that actually watch some of these shows. My kids will not necessarily watch them, but sometimes they'll just see it through on YouTube and get a sneak peek at something, or some of their friends actually watch my YouTube channel. So hi to all of my kids' friends out there. That's it for me this week. I will see you guys next week. Bye.